Welcome back, everyone, for the course called Data Driven Marketing Decision Making. We are here in week 6, and in this week, we will understand distribution management, which is nothing but one P of marketing mix, which we call place. If you remember correctly, in previous weeks, we understand that how to explore the customer preferences. Then we understand how to segment the market on the basis of the preferences which you got. Then we understood how to target those market and how to position your product. After doing segmentation, we understood how to blend with product analytics, where we understood two things: what to produce and how much to produce. We understood that what should be the optimal or most preferable attribute of any of the product. We also understood how much to produce based on the demand forecasting. Then we moved to the price analytics, in which we understood two things. First, what are different pricing strategy which marketers are using currently, and we also understood how to fix the optimal price of a product. Now, as we covered two P's, now we'll cover our third P, which we call place. So we'll try to understand in this week that what place is. I'll share my screen and I'll take you through the PPT that what actually distribution is, and then after we will understand how these distribution play or distribution strategy play important role in the success of a specific product or solution. So what I will do in this week, in this introduction of the place analytics, I have divided my whole session into three parts. First, we will understand what is distribution management, means what is place. Then we will understand what are different types of distribution channels we are having. Because we know that if you want to distribute your product or services to the customer, you have different options available with you. So how to select the channel, what are the different channels available, that we will understand. And we'll also understand some of the key strategy that out of those channel, how you will select optimal channel. End of the session, we'll also try to understand what are different issues which marketers are facing then when they are going for distribution channel. So this is the first session where we will understand the basics or introduction of distribution management. After that, we will take some of the analytics related to distribution. So when you talk about distribution is nothing. According to me, if I'm not going this formula which is written on PPT, distribution is a network. Distribution is a network between producer and customer. It could be anything, right? It could be online, offline, or it could be through retailers, through wholesalers, or through channel partners. It could be anything. But in nutshell, distribution or place is nothing but a network. By using that, producer and customer are connecting to each other. Definitely, marketers has something to give to the customer, and customer is also giving something in return. So this process needs one channel, and this channel we call distribution channel, where producers distribute some values in form of products, services to the customer, and in return customer is also giving some value, definitely in terms of price, but value is coming through the channel only. I'll give you a simple example. I am the producer. I sell my product to the retailer. Retailer is selling the product to the customer. Now, customer is giving money to the retailer. Retailer is giving money to me. So that's how this two-way channel works, and that we call distribution. When we talk about the formal definition of distribution, the strategies, so distribution management is nothing but the strategies and activity involved in getting a product or services from producer to the customer or marketer to the customer. So whenever you are using some strategies, some techniques, some activities to deliver your product from producer to the customer, sometime customer, reseller, or it could be the user also, ultimate user also. That's why I'm using the term called customer. Because sometime my job is done when my customer has taken the product, distribution done. After that, how they will use it, that is something different activity that we need to see. But my job is to make this product available to the customer. That we call distribution management. So we'll talk about different strategies, different activities which involve into it. So now there is a question in front of us. When you want to distribute or you want to take your product to the customer, you require channels. So what are those channels available which you can use to deliver your product? There are different type of channel we are having. I will take you through one by one. First channel which we are having is called direct versus indirect versus hybrid. What does it mean? So there I talked about three channels: direct channels, indirect channels, and hybrid channels. When we are talking about direct channels, here is my producer. So producer is sitting here, and directly they are delivering through any of the channel to the customer. So C is equal to customer and P is equal to producer. So when directly producer is selling or reaching out with the product to the customer, that we call sometimes door-to-door selling. That is the best example of it. Or it could be online selling also, where directly you go to the website and they are delivering to you. So that we call direct selling. Means there is in this channel, which is direct channel, there is no partners coming into it. Then we talk about indirect channel. By definition, what is happening in indirect channel? There will be someone who coming in between the producer and customer. So there will be some intermediaries which will come in between producer and customer to make this process seamless. What does it mean? Between producer and customer, some intermediaries will come in the form of wholesaler, in the form of trader, in the form of retailer, in the form of carry forward agent, whoever it is. So, and there are different level coming into the picture. So it's quite possible when I'm talking about indirect channel, producer are selling the product to retailer and retailer is selling the product to the customer. Possibility is there. Or possibility is there that producer is selling the product to the wholesaler, wholesaler is selling the product to retailer, retailer is selling the product to customer. That is also possible. Possibility is there that producer is selling the product to the trader and through trader it's come to wholesaler and it's come to retailer and it's come to customer. Or it's possible that producer are sending the product to carry and forward agent, CNF agent, which takes to the trader. Traders take this product to wholesaler. Wholesaler take this product to retailer, and retailer take this product to customer. So there will be different intermediaries are coming in between to deliver the product from producer to the customer. This we call indirect channel. Now try to understand what indirect channel. There are different type of indirect channel we are talking about. Here it could be no channel partner, so we call it zero level distribution channel. Zero level means no intermediate is coming. This is one level. Why one level? Because one intermediaries are coming into the picture. Two level, three level, fourth level, and that's how level will increase. So that's how we are defining, and that we call indirect channel, where there are some entities coming in between the producer and customer. I'll talk about, definitely we'll talk about the criteria for selection, that how people are selecting the criteria. So that is happening sometime it's happening that a marketer is selling the product through different channel. It's possible that this two level mein, this can be producer to wholesaler to retailer. Here it's producer to trader to retailer to customer. So any chain possible. It's not that synchronous chain which I have written. Sometime producer to wholesaler to customer, that is also possible. Or producer to trader to the customer. That's how these things are happening. But channel level means ki how different people are coming or intermediaries are coming in between the producer and customer. Now, when we talk about this, try to understand two concepts, very important concept here we need to understand. One is called reach, another is called convenience. There are two, or controls. Rather than convenience, we can talk about control. So two things we need to understand, and two concepts is there called reach and control. Try to understand it. When you are selling directly, then you have very limited resources. So you can reach to a limited number of customers. But you have more control on communication, more control what you are saying, what you are promising, how you are delivering, how return is manageable, how warranty guarantee is managing, how customer service is managing, because you are directly in touch with the customer. So in this case, your control will be high, but same time reach will be less compared to when you go to the fourth level channel. So you need to find out carrier and forward agent. In one carrier and forward agent will have several trader is having several wholesalers, all those wholesalers having different retailers. So your reach will increase. So definitely when you are going to increasing the level, your reach will increase. But what about control? You have very less control about how communication is going from marketer to the customer, how return is managed, how things are happening between customer to producer, because several channel partners are coming into the picture, and your control, you are losing the control. So control will be less. And this is the true trade-off who is deciding that your channel, you will go for indirect channel or direct channel. Nowadays, marketers are coming with hybrid channel also. So hybrid channel mein there are two concepts that you need to understand. One is called multi-channel. In hybrid, you can have multi-channel, and it can come in all the type of channel. Multi-channel means you can go with indirect and direct both. So some of the product you are selling indirect, some of the product you are selling directly, or all the product at a specific you are selling through direct also on online. For example, you are having one website where you are selling your product online, means you have in direct channel, but you are selling through retailers also or through wholesalers also. So you are using both channel or many channels, both indirect and direct, that we call hybrid. And one concept is coming called multi-channel. Next concept is very much important called omni-channel. Now everyone is talking about omni-channel, that we are omni-channel present. But omni-channel has very definition varies. If you are selling your product through all the channel, it does not mean that you are omni-channel present. By definition, omni-channel is that ki customer can complete the journey using any of your channel which you have provided is called omni-channel. Again, I am repeating. Multi-channel mein you are selling the product through offline, online, or direct, indirect, any of the channel you are going to sell the product. But I will call it omni-channel when some person purchase the product or make the order online, can purchase offline, again can return online and get money from offline. So there are different customer journey, right? From ordering to getting it deliver or making returns. These are the processes come. First information search will happen, then they will make some comparison, they will make the purchase, then post purchase. These are the different stages that one customer goes through when they are making any of the purchase. During this journey, if customer had choice to switch the channel in between, then we can say in true sense that is omni-channel. So that we call omni-channel. The hybrid has two parts we are having. One is called multi-channel hybrid solution. Another is called omni-channel hybrid solution. Hybrid will come in all sort of picture. Now we'll talk about second type of channel, which we call general trade and modern trade. What is general trade? What is modern trade? General trade is the traditional method. So what I talked about here, ki when you are having different channel, ki channel level 1, level 2, level 3, these are the mostly FMCG organizations are doing this, ki they are having different levels. So these we call general trade or GT. GT is nothing but in traditional method people are following, and your product are going through one journey. So retailer to wholesaler, producer to wholesaler to retailer to customer, or producer to trader to wholesaler to retailer to customer, or producer to carry forward agent to trader to wholesaler to retailer to the customer. So when this we call general trade or a traditional trade, that we call general trade. When generally FMCG companies all are using this general trade because they want to reach to the larger mass. But now new business is coming in, call there are certain big players into the market. So I can give you the example. For example, and that we call modern trade. Modern trade, what happening? You are the producer. You are the producer. There are certain big player into the market. Multi-channel retailers are there into the market. So you are the producer. There is a multi-channel retailer called Reliance Fresh or Reliance Trend. I am talking about that Reliance Trends is there or Reliance Fresh is there, RT or RF. So as a producer, when you have product, what you are doing? You are directly selling to the Reliance Trend or you are directly selling to Reliance Fresh, and after that they are connecting with the customer. So you need not to go to these channel, but what you are doing, you are going to the one big player who are selling product on the behalf of you. There your price will be different, your control will be different, and your terms and conditions how you are doing this will also be different. Because when you have different partner, every partner will add some value, and by adding some value they will charge you something, right? But here in this case you can reduce those costs because you have only one channel partner and they are selling multi-channel, they are doing multi-channel retailing. It happened in the duty free also. You can think that in duty free I have one place where I will take my product and after that they will sell my product. I need not to worry about wholesaler, retailer, trader. So this we call modern trade or MT. MT is a culture mostly in the retailing culture. Now it's coming in multi-product retailing culture that we call MT. MT, for example, metro malls we are having for B2B. So some of the producer directly selling their product to the metro mall. Now metro mall is selling through the big places. Max is doing this. Metro is doing this, Reliance Fresh is doing this, Reliance Trends are there. Are all these multi-channel retailers used to do that. That we call modern trade. Again, here also you can create hybrid. When you are selling the product through both GT and MT, that we call hybrid channel. Now, third channel we are having called online versus offline. So whatever example I have given here, either through modern trade and this general trade, these are all offline, right? You are selling it offline. Now that through door to door, and offline could happen for it. So some people are confusing. Offline means direct, online means direct, offline means indirect. No, sometime I am selling my product directly door to the customer, like some of the water purifier companies are doing. They are selling directly to the customer. So in that case, what is happening? They are direct channel, but it's offline. So don't confuse yourself. Offline and online is indirect and direct. Direct means there is no intermediaries, means zero label. Zero will be talked about na. Zero label channel is called direct, and multi-level channel is called indirect. But online, offline, when you are doing any of the process online, that we call online method channel or offline method. For example, you think that I am producer, I am selling my product to Amazon, and Amazon sell on behalf of me. For example, it's happening. Then what is happening? This is channel and this is online channel. Although one intermediaries are coming in between. Although they are not claiming themselves intermediaries, they are saying that they are not taking the ownership of the product, but they are only the facilitating the process. But simple, I am telling you, it could be the online. Zero level can be the online that you are selling through website. One level can through online, you are selling through some of the third party. It could be two line also. You are selling third party selling to another party selling to this. So that's how this distribution is happening. Now, last but not least, called intensive versus selective versus exclusive. Intensive means you are reaching out to the mass. So you have intensive channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, because your product is in such a nature that you need to reach out the maximum of the customer. And in that case, what you are doing, your channel is very intensive. Means you have different channels, several channels you are using to reach out to the customer. That we call intensive online, offline, GT, MT, then direct, indirect, all channels you are using to reach out to the customer, that we call intensive distribution channel. Second type of channel we call selective. So we have a specific stores, store one. So I will only sell in tier 1 cities. So I will have my stores only in tier 1 cities. So what does it mean? They have selected some specific place and there they are selling the product. That we call selective distribution channel. Last but not least, exclusive. I have very small places pay either in the exclusivity come either people think that when you have luxury product and you have exclusive showroom, that only comes under this. No, sometime at small places where there is the no bandwidth of another store. Exclusive, I have my flower shop for a specific temple on a specific day. That is also exclusive shop. So exclusive means that is for small region or exclusive for a specific target customer. So in nutshell, I will tell you, when you want to reach out to all the customer who are there in the market, you need intensive. When you want to reach out the selective type of customer, then you need selective distribution channel. And when you need to reach out to exclusive people, only minimum number of people, then you need exclusive channel. So these are different channel available in front of marketeer that they can use to distribute the product. So be understood in this session that what distribution channel is, which is nothing but network between producer and customer. We also try to understood that what are different channels are there, be it direct, indirect or hybrid or general trade or modern trade, online versus offline, intensive or selective or exclusive. So these are different channels which is available, but always remember this comes for two things is always important in this, how much control you are having and how much reach you are there. Definitely other factor I will discuss that how people are deciding that which channel I will take for, but two important call that people are talking about here is called control and reach, that how much reach you will take with any of the channel and how much control you will have when you are selecting any of the channel. Thank you very much for this session. In next session, we will understand how marketers are selecting the channel to distribute their product or services and what are the factors which affect it. Then we'll also understand what are the key challenges faced by the retailer. Thank you, everyone. See you in next session. Thank you.